Look at him. There he goes.
We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you are having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, then please text the word KINGS along with your issue and seat location to 55555. A member of our guest relations will respond and address your concern immediately. The National Basketball Association and the Sacramento Kings are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, attempting to enter the court or interrupt play, or using offensive language or gestures. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations of these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff member. Cowbells up!
There's an air of anticipation in the building, and especially for this young man, MP, playing for the first time on his home floor. A special moment for sure. Time to start the weekend in stop. Around the league doors, what are you tracking?
Probably two things, BA. The rookies. I always am so curious to see how they respond in their debut. And then the new signings for different teams. What does the fit look like?
MP's checked in for Schroeder. Well, as the saying goes, gotta give the people what they want. MP is looking to reward his hometown fans' dedication by putting on a show. And most importantly, bringing home a win. Not just tonight, but he's determined to win a ton here at home.
I think it's a really admirable goal to be a truly fearsome home team. Not just because it intimidates your opponents, but because it shows MP's commitment to delivering for these fans. He knows they're here to see their team win big, and so that's what he wants to deliver for them night after night inside this arena.
So the Jazz 5 right now. Yusuf Nurkic is out there with Filipowski. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. Then there's George. And it's Bailey in at the 2. And time now to go courtside with Ali LaForce for a report on MP.
I asked MP how they'd be approaching home games this season, and he said, I told my guys, we have to do better this year, period. When the game is in our house, we owe it to our fans to win it. Guys, I can get the feeling this isn't going to be an easy stop on the road for anyone.
Nope, and MP always working for the people, Ali. And reaching the NBA, a lifelong dream for MP. He's put in the work to get here. Spent a season in France playing for Paris FC to develop his skills.
And what better place to develop your skills than with Paris FC? Over the last decade, a ton of great French prospects have gotten their start there, and maybe MP might be the first American to jumpstart his career with them.
And so Will Hardy calls a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Sacramento making a change here. Monk's checked in. Then for Utah, Sensabaugh's checked in for Filipowski. And it's Collier in for George. Jazz trail by 7. Pass to Bailey. Utah moving the ball around. Here's Sensabaugh. The 15-footer is good.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Again, MP missing.
Grab that one. However, so far they're getting a little out-hustled on the boards.
Bailey's shot is off. Sacramento leading by 5. And stolen by Markkanen. Pass to Collier. Here's Bailey. He's guarded by Sabonis. The open shot, Nurkic. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good.
Oh, don't you love the confidence Yusuf Nurkic has? Normally, guys, he's setting a screen or trying to open teammates. This time it's a little catch and shoot.
Hook loose.
Nice.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Pass to Sensabaugh. Here's Collier. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
There's just something special about a big that can deliver on time and on-target passes. Mr. Nurkic, have at it.
A nice shot by MP. Here's Markkanen from deep three-point range. Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Kings ahead, up 4. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Kings.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
On the floor for Utah, getting going in the second. We've got George Niang, also Kevin Love out there, and it's Sensabaugh in at the 3 spot. Niang, that's good.
Assist goes to Collier.
The Kings leading. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
The Sacramento this season, bringing in Dennis Schroeder to provide stability to their point guard position, and he's coming off an efficient postseason with Detroit. Schroeder's impact has varied depending on the situation, but the Kings are hoping and believing he'll thrive in their system.
They love his disposition. Thank you, Shams. Now here's Niang. He had 9 points in his last time out. Shot clock at 3. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. Schroeder, he's checked. Timeout called by Doug Christie. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Well, few descriptions more glowing than saying a player is clutch. What, in your opinion, Grant, enables a player to be that way?
You know, BA, it's about confidence and command. When you're able to process and execute under the pressure, both internal and external, that's when you have a chance to be clutch.
Here's Bailey. Yet to see a basket. Nurkic, a screen on MP. George kicks it out to Markkanen from behind the arc. The three-pointer is true from Markkanen.
The shooting skill of Lauri Markkanen is undeniable. He is locked in on the catch.
From deep, MP cranes the triple. MP's got 15 points. And a lot of happy fans here tonight. Everyone in attendance was treated to an MP bobblehead upon entering the building.
Well, you know, I've had a few bobblehead nights of my own. You have to give credit to whoever designs these things. They do a great job, and the one for MP is no exception.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Lauri Markkanen. That's his first foul of the game. Šarić checks in for Monk. Releases. MP shot is off.
You'd like to see more effective ball movement there.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
Now here's George. Another 3 for Utah.
And there's a nice rhythm to his three-point shot. You know, George has a confident stroke.
Here's MP. It's rebounded by George. Jazz trail by 5.
It's not even me, bro. I'll be bitching.
There's 53 seconds left in the half. Nurkic passes to Bailey. Up top, George. Just 5 on the clock. From downtown. Rebound by Sacramento.
Been a tough stretch for this guy right now. Looking a little out of sorts.
From deep, MP. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. Schroeder's got 3 assists tonight. George against MP. Filipowski to pass to Markkanen. And here's George. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. George has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Just a gutsy play by George inside, finding the close range look.
And here's MP from outside. And another Sacramento 3.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
And we finished off one half of play. Sacramento on top, leading by 9. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shots. Give me a beat.
West.
One more time, a round of applause for the participants.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the
You know, right now for Utah, they lost the first game, but that's in the rear view. Time to man up.
Well, nobody has all the answers early on. Just fix the mistakes you can.
And now let's talk about our featured game. It was a solid first half for the Kings.
Their second unit's been out.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway.
Oh my gosh.
Making a switch here. MP's checked in. Collier, he's checked in for Utah. Three minutes gone now in the third quarter. Here's MP. Rebounded by Bailey.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Bailey's got 4 rebounds now. And Grant, when it comes to pure shot-making ability, scouts love Ace Bailey's natural tools.
Yeah, when he's taking good shots, he can carry the offense. He needs to get a little stronger and clean up a few things, but his upside as a scorer is tremendous.
The vet pair on the wings with Levine at the 2, DeRozan at the 3. The duo inside, Murray and Sabonis. And it's MP in at the point. That's the 5 out there for the Kings.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
You got to give Isaiah Collier credit. He's a young player who knows his role, Doris.
One of those guys who's easy to play with because his primary job description is facilitator. Give this young man credit for finding open teammates. That certainly endears you to the veterans.
Utah making a switch here. Niang's checked in. Minute 32 left in the third. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Kings. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Outside Levine. On the wing, MP. Again, the miss by the Kings. Jazz trail by 17. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. A big win here or there can really sustain a rebuilding team, and Utah coach Will Hardy said the results matter in order to keep belief in your process. Seeing the work pay off. The building of a team doesn't happen in one day. The players are staying with it, and they deserve all of the credit for that. Guys, back over to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. Collier, no good.
Boy, that was his shot to miss. This guy's a terrific mid-range shooter.
Again, MP missing. Utah has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And that's a key bucket for Bailey, showing he can make a difference on the glass.
From deep, MP. Again, MP missing. Jazz trail by 18. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Bailey. Puts up a 3. Drills it from deep. Bailey's got 8.
Boy, hard to operate any more efficiently than this guy has this quarter.
Here's MP. And Sabonis slams it in.
And just an incredible effort on the offensive glass.
Wow, follows it up with the putback to finish the play. Here's Niang. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Sacramento. Looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. They've been fantastic pushing the ball. Fast break points a key to this lead. And don't go far. We'll be right back. we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. The Kings lead by 17. So on the floor for Utah, Kyle Anderson is out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then there's Collier, then there's George Niang, and it's Sensabaugh in at the shooting guard position.
You know, so far, I'm pretty impressed with MP's attitude. He doesn't seem like a young hothead. He knows he's got a lot of work to do on his game.
And on lottery night, the Utah Jazz sliding back to the 5th pick, Doris.
BA, I know for the fan base, obviously that's disappointing. Everybody wants the top pick, or they're hoping for at least a top 3 pick. But here's the key for the Utah Jazz. They have put in place an organization of leadership that will make good decisions over a span of time. This isn't a one-draft wonder. This is about building out over time and getting a sustainable roster. When you see a young player with a level of physicality, MP doing work on the inside.
And you look for bright spots in this developing core for Utah, Grant. What stands out?
Well, I think it's the front court, BA. You have 2 gifted scoring forwards in Markkanen and Bailey. Then you've got Walker Kessler, an elite shot blocker, manning the middle.
And the foul called on MP. That'll be a second foul of the game. Well, officials have never been under greater scrutiny, so development is key, Grant. And I read now they have a training app refs can use on their phones.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen the players leveraging electronics to train smarter, and it's great to see the officials making use of technology as well.
Here's Collier. Just 5 to shoot. The shot.
When Dario is working this hard on the defensive end, it's key because his activity can make a real difference.
MP shot is off. Jazz trail by 20. Pass to Collier. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. And yep, it's good.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
From deep, MP. Anderson pulls it down.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Sensabaugh, no good.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
MP, no good. For Utah, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Utah moving the ball around. Niang outside. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Šarić. Šarić has got 4 rebounds in the game. He shoots it. And MP gets it to go on the assist from Schroeder. MP's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boom! Please welcome to the floor, your 6 crew.
Some changes for Sacramento. Keegan Murray's checked in for Šarić. DeRozan comes in for Monk. And it's Zach LaVine in for MP. Here. Any particular reason, Grant?
Well, you know, it's part of the natural order of things. Certain players will dominate, and when they age, there are always those young upstarts vying to take the lead.
And the Kings going with a whole new group out there.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Kings.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for MP.
This is the very definition of being in a zone. Everything the defense tried against him, he had an answer for it.
Markkanen from long range. Cash from downtown.
What vision, what feel by Keontae George.
MP. Oh, missed on the tray. 43 seconds left in the fourth. Takes a 3. Ooh, the shot misses. Jacks up a three. Hits the three-pointer. MP's got 33 points.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Marking it outside. Shot clock at 6. There's the double with McDermott. Back to Nurkic. The three ball. Monk grabs the miss. From deep, MP. That one no good. So no problem for Sacramento as they get the win. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing.